Hello, lovelies. I am not a musician. I'm not a musician.
I'm not a musician.
But you are. This guy is Patrick from Honduras, and here's his mate Nick, who did all the artwork. So why the name Honduras?
I was living up in New York, I've been here for about 4 years or so, and was just kind of losing my shit, just New York making me do that.
Oh, yeah.
So finally just kind of hit that moment and just wanted to go back home just for a couple months. I'm originally from Missouri, and I just wanted to clear my head, whatever. So I went back home for a couple months in the summertime, like June and July, and just worked this landscaping job. And would get up at 7 and just work till 5. I'd work my ass off, whatever. But it really cleared my head, and actually worked with this guy who's from Honduras, and just telling me about his family. We just became pretty good friends.
Your video, Alien.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really?
I think it was shot really well.
Well, that's thanks to my friend Matt Supchuk. Because what happened was I was friends with this kid Matt, who's a director in LA. Friends when we were little 14-year-olds or some shit.
Yeah.
Kept in touch. And all he said was I want to do a video for this song, coming in from LA, with a couple friends, on this day. So I was alright, whatever. And he just showed up, and he needed a place to stay, and he brought 4 people. I live with my girlfriend, and all of their just equipment and shit. We just literally gave him a place to stay, and I bought beer for the whole cast.
So Nick, how did you meet Patrick?
I met Pat in his old backyard, and it was just a bunch of friends that I knew around, and we were both hanging out, and me and Pat just started talking, and we just clicked. We would talk about dreams and subconscious mind and all this stuff, and you could get really nerdy about that kind of thing. And Pat was talking about Cahokia, where he grew up. It's this big, what is it, mountain?
Yeah, basically just these mountains, these crazy mountains that just come out of the ground.
And that's a song of yours.
It was what we called that EP, the introduction.
Yeah, those mountains, just an ancient civilization existed there hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and then they disappeared, and no one really knows why. But that was a 4th grade field trip.
Oh yeah.
Let's get on the bus and go to the Cahokia Mountains.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when you're 9, you're these are just big hills.
One of your rich friends is telling me to sing. I do it just to get another drink. Still up on the roof, the sun it starts to rise. I finish all I've got and head inside. Marianne, are you still standing? Read the news back home, made me feel forgotten. And broken glass has found its way bedside, and everything's too fast. Everything's too fast. And easy being young, wounded and fried. Marianne, ooh, are you still standing? Curtains finally closed.